Welcome to Curious John. Hey there, amazing friends. Today we have the coolest story for you about 6 brave kids, a football game, a scary old well, and a hero you would never expect. Are you ready? Let's go! A long, long time ago, in a faraway corner of India, there was a tiny little village. It sat between golden farms and tall palm trees that swayed in the breeze. Swoosh! Every morning, roosters would crow. Cock-a-doodle-doo! And the whole village would wake up. The houses were small and cozy, made of mud with grass roofs, and families drew beautiful, colourful patterns called rangoli right outside their doors. But the best part of this village, the children. They ran barefoot on dusty paths, playing with spinning tops and colourful marbles. Click, click, click. When evening came, they'd all gather under a huge banyan tree, and grandparents would tell amazing stories about brave kings and magical forests. It was the most wonderful place. Now, in this village lived 6 boys who were the best of friends. Vyas, Arjun, Alok, Sanjeev, Biju, and Amit. When summer holidays came, oh boy, no school, no homework, just fun. Let's play football, shouted Vyas one hot morning. Yes, everyone cheered. So they walked far from the village until they found the perfect big open field. They stuck big branches into the ground. Thunk, thunk, to make goalposts. Then they split into 2 teams. Team 1, Vyas, Arjun, and Alok. Team 2, Sanjeev, Biju, and Amit. Now Amit was the tallest and strongest of all 6 friends. When he kicked a ball, it went flying. And little Alok? He was the smallest, but he had a big, big heart. Ready? Go! Whoosh! Vyas dribbled past Biju, passed to Arjun. Tap! Arjun took a shot. Whomp! But Sanjeev blocked it. Back and forth they went, kicking and running under the blazing sun. Dust flew everywhere. Poof! Poof! Vyas's team scored 2 goals. It was 2-1, and Sanjeev's team needed a goal fast. Sanjeev looked across the field at Amit. He kicked the ball as hard as he could. Swoosh! Amit stepped forward, pulled back his big, strong leg, and boom! He kicked that ball with all his might. Goal! Screamed Sanjeev and Biju, jumping up and down. But wait, where did the ball go? It kept going and going, sailing over the bushes and disappearing deep into the thick jungle. Crack, crash. Then silence. Oh no, whispered Vyas, his face going pale. That's my ball. My parents saved up to buy it. They had to find that ball. So all 6 boys ran into the jungle, pushing through thick, scratchy branches. Ow! Ouch! But they couldn't find it anywhere. Let's split up, said Vyas. So Vyas went with Sanjeev, Arjun went with Biju, and little Alok went with big Amit. Amit pushed deeper into the jungle, with Alok right behind. The bushes got thicker and thicker. I think I see something, said Amit, shoving through a wall of green bushes. He stepped forward and, whoa! The ground disappeared. Amit fell, splash, straight down into an old, hidden well. Cold, dark water swallowed him up. Help! Help me! Amit screamed. Alok came running and looked down into the well. His eyes went wide. There was Amit, struggling in the dark water, and floating next to him, the football. Alok, help me! I can't get out! Amit yelled. Alok's heart was pounding. Thump, thump, thump. He was so scared. Amit was much bigger than him. How could little Alok pull him out? Alok shouted for help. Vyas! Arjun! Somebody! But nobody answered. The jungle was too thick. It was just Alok and Amit. Alok had to do this alone. He took a deep breath. Think, Alok, think! And then he saw it, a thick, strong vine hanging from a tree. He grabbed it and pulled. It held. It was strong enough. Amit, catch this! Alok threw the vine down into the well. Amit grabbed it tight. Then, clever little Alok wrapped the vine around his waist, looped it around a big tree trunk, and pressed his feet hard against the roots. Pull yourself up, he yelled. Amit started climbing and… The vine went tight. It hurt. Amit was so heavy. Alok's arms shook, his muscles burned, his whole body screamed at him to let go, but Alok did not let go. He gritted his teeth and held on with everything he had. His friend's life depended on it. Keep going, Amit, almost there. And then a hand appeared at the top. Amit pulled himself over the edge, gasping and dripping wet, clutching the football. You did it, Alok, Amit panted. You saved my life. Alok fell to his knees, exhausted but smiling the biggest smile ever. When the other 4 boys found them, their mouths dropped open. Amit told them everything, the well, the fall, and how little Alok saved his life with just a vine and pure determination. Alok, you're a hero, shouted Arjun. They lifted Alok onto their shoulders and marched back to the village. Alok! 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 But the villagers shook their heads. Little Alok pulled out big Amit. From a well. That's impossible. So they went to see Guruji, the wisest man in the village. He sat under the great banyan tree with his long white beard and kind, twinkling eyes. He listened to the whole story, then smiled. My dear villagers, said Guruji, you are judging this boy by how he looks on the outside, instead of what he carries on the inside. Alok had courage, love for his friend, and a heart that said, I will do this. There was nobody in that jungle to tell him he was too small. And that is the secret. When nobody fills your mind with doubt, you simply go and do it. Guruji looked at all the children and said, remember this. When people say you're too young, too small, not smart enough, I want you to smile and say, watch me. Your real muscles aren't on your arms, they're in your heart. And those muscles can move mountains. The whole village burst into cheers for little Alok. So remember, amazing friends, it doesn't matter if you're the smallest or the youngest. When you believe in yourself and never give up, you can do things the whole world thought were impossible. Next time someone says you can't, remember Alok. Stand tall, smile and say, watch me. Promise me, okay? And that is the story of the unstoppable Alok. If you loved it, smash that like button, subscribe to Curious John, and hit the bell so you never miss an adventure. See you next time. Bye!